board, and we're going to begin in a chair today. And so I have a chair. You're going to want a sturdy chair. I also have a stool. I mean, you can make lots of things work. And obviously we've all experienced chairs. But go ahead and grab a chair. And the reason for this is to kind of bring awareness to your seat, to the sits bones, and also just this connection that we can have with the earth through our seat, which we won't be sitting the entire class, but it's nice to expand our perception of what sitting can be also, since we do it a lot in our culture. So what you want to do is find a tall spine, and you're going to let your feet press into the earth, and you're going to let your hands kind of rub a little bit on your legs. And soften your eyes and envision a smile, an inner smile, kind of smiling to yourself, and the corners of your mouth might even smile. And again, this is a practice, this just like that sunning practice, and I'm glad all of us are here to kind of hear about that. This is an ancient practice, not done necessarily seated in a chair. You can do it standing also, but you're kind of finding this inner smile. And that smile, when we smile out in a crowd of people, people tend to smile back at us. And so the same thing, when you smile into your body sort of smiles back. And imagine smiling kind of into your seats, right? I have a teacher that says smile into your butt, and that's just a silly thing to say, but it makes you smile. And so you're smiling into your seat, and you're smiling into the bottoms of your feet, and then the earth is sort of smiling back to you. So it's again this sort of simple, subtle thing. And you're breathing, and you're envisioning this sort of smile, smiling into your seat, smiling into the bottoms of your feet, and the earth smiles back to you. Even when we're not right on the earth, my feet aren't on solid ground necessarily. There's a basement under me, but that doesn't matter. We rationalize, we overthink. Just let yourself smile into the bottoms of your feet and smile into your seat. And now notice your breath. And as you inhale, you press a little bit more into the bottoms of your feet and into your seat, connecting a little more with earth. And then as you exhale, you relax. As you inhale, you connect a little more with the earth, pressing. As you exhale, you relax. Now, breath awareness is sort of like a bridge to our feelings, how we feel in general. You can notice our breath that be a little more shallow or deeper, depending on what's going on. So noticing your breath. Noticing it with compassion. Smiling into your seat, into the bottoms of your feet. And as you sink into the earth, it pushes you up a little bit more towards the heaven. So your spine begins to lengthen. And it's as though there's a golden thread drawing you up from the crown of your head, lifting you. Now bring your hands together and rub them. We're going to get them nice and warm. And we're going to do one more technique that's seated that I think is kind of nice, and that's calming. And for those of us who wear glasses, you're like me, you can't see anything when you take your glasses off, so you kind of have to trust the process. But we're gonna place these warm palms over your eyes. So I like to remove my glasses. I just kind of stick them in my shirt, and you're not touching your face with your hands. You're just letting them sort of hover over your eyes and noticing the warmth from your hands sort of radiating into your eyes. And you're still allowing yourself to breathe, noticing your breath. Still maybe smiling into the earth, into your support. Noticing the warmth of your hand radiating into your eyes, under your lids. Your eyes can be closed. And this is such a great practice for kind of helping to release our rational mind. We spend a lot of time outside of our bodies thinking about all the things that we want to do, and that's an awful lot of fun. But when we can come back into our bodies, we begin to cultivate more of a present moment awareness that encourages a sense of equilibrium, a sense of balance and equanimity. And now relax your hands and just kind of shake them out. I'm going to reapply my glasses. You can do the same. And we're going to stand up and just let your chair be off to the side. We might find it later during our kind of final meditation. And shake out your arms, shake out your legs, your hands, and kind of bop around a little bit. You can twist a little. That can feel nice too. You're letting your low back relax, release. And now that we're standing, bring your feet to the earth. Let your hands come to your dantian, and just again begin to smile into kind of the pelvis and towards the perineum, and smiling towards the bottoms of your feet. And pressing down into the bottoms of your feet as you inhale, and as you exhale, you're lifted a little bit more towards the heavens. And in our Qigong practice, we are this kind of balance point between heaven and earth, constantly changing, just like the world around us, but at the same time being able to find the present moment and feel supported. And bring down the heavens, let your palms space out, reaching up and drawing down. I'm gonna just adjust my camera so now you can see my cellar spiders. Maybe. They're not just for cellars. With their wispy legs. And that's what happens with our minds. They travel, they drift, and that's totally natural. When we have a practice such as Qigong, where cultivating our life energy. We're encouraging the flow of our energy through our bodies, through our being. We're more than just our body. And our electromagnetic field extends out from our bodies. I think in some people they've measured it up to like 15 feet. Can you imagine how that affects the people around you when you feel solid and supported and you can be in the present moment? It can really facilitate a deeper level of healing, not just for ourselves, but for the world around us. Can share that sense of balance with each person we interact with, can be present with them. The way it feels when someone truly listens to you, listening to your body. One more time, reaching up and drawing down. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet, move your wrists and ankles. Next, we're going to gather chi. Let your hands rest on your dantian. Again, this is this kind of center point that we like to come back to. Reaching out and around and drawing in from one side to the other. And it's like you're fortifying yourself. You're gathering everything that is helpful and useful to you. Our Qigong practice, cultivating our life energy. That's what Qigong means. Qi is energy and Gong is cultivation or work, working with it. I like cultivating because working to me has sort of a reductionist undercurrent. Cultivating has this garden, this holistic way of seeing things, and I like that. Man is machine versus man is a garden, which is how Eastern thought views the human is as a garden. We're going to come back to center, and now that we've kind of gathered, we're going to turn our palms to face up and coming up and parting the clouds because we live in Pittsburgh. Knowing that the sun is right up there. And as you make this movement, you might even envision kind of from the bottoms of your feet, there are roots drawing down into the earth. And from those roots that intermingle with the other roots and the nutrients around them, you start to draw up this cool, clear water. The water rinses through your body. It kind of cleanses and clears. Qigong practice incorporates breath awareness, visualization. We have different stretches, different movements that enhance the connection between the brain and the body and the mind body. We're more than just a brain. Consciousness, kind of inner alchemy, working to digest and process the stuff that gets stuck so that we can function more optimally. That's why these practices were developed, and they continue to evolve and develop over time. You can't aspire to be a monk 1,000 years ago living in a cave, because that's just not where you are. These practices have to apply to your experience now, to evolve with you. I love about them. Everything evolves, everything changes. And then letting your arms come down, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. I'm going to do a little bit of arm swings, letting your arms swing forward and back. Gets a nice release in your shoulders as well. Then you might sink a little as you move, maybe sinking into your hips. The Dantian is a center of gravity that I mention quite often in the sort of the low abdomen, pelvis, sacrum, hip flexors. That whole area is the lower Dantian, our center of gravity, center of energy. And it's a place where energy tends to get stuck for various reasons. One of them is because we don't move as much as we probably should. And breathing is massaging your internal organs as well and encouraging the flow of energy. And come back to center. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And we'll swing the arms from side to side. I like this because it's kind of like you can even lean forward a little, and it's like you're an elephant trunk. Seeing if you can find a softness in your elbows, softness in your hands. Encouraging that flow of energy through your wrists and your fingers. Maybe your arm swings start to resemble figure eight, and you kind of find a little bit of a twist in your hips. I don't know. Let it evolve. Come back to center and shake things out. We're going to bring the hands together again to warm them. This time we're going to do a little bit of self-massage, some acupressure on the hands. We're going to massage the center of the hand. The center of the hand is the Lao Gong. It is an acupressure point associated with the pericardium, the sac that surrounds the heart, which is connective tissue. It's fascia. I mention fascia a lot because fascia is our connective tissue. Sometimes they call it fascia, Appalachian, it's connective tissue, and it runs throughout our bodies, and it connects our skin to muscles, to bones, all of our circulatory system, our nervous system, all of the systems of the body and all the organs. Every tissue, every cell has like a membrane, a cell membrane, and that is going to be a connective tissue. It's going to be this fascia. So it's this web that connects everything. So it's not so unusual to think, if that's the case, that when you massage one part of your body, it might have an effect in another part of your body. And so this particular place in the center of your palm, associated with the sac that surrounds the heart, and you're encouraging it to relax and release so that you can kind of soften your shoulders. You can connect a little more easily to yourself and to others. I'm going to do the other hand, giving it a nice gentle massage. You can let your fingers soften. As it gets cooler out, it's never a bad idea to just do this periodically. And even though I talk about specifics, because I love to learn, and I think most people who I encounter, you also probably love to learn as well. And so it's fun. It's fun to learn different things, but we can also let our rational minds go and just say, hey, this feels good. Feels good in a way that makes my body feel a little more balanced. And that's reason enough to do anything, right? And so now we've got these nice, warm, charged hands, and we're going to bring the palms to face each other. Actually, let the palms come together. So it's like prayer posture. And when the palms of the hands come together, it forms a circuit. That's why you see prayer posture in many different cultures, many different traditions. It's It's because the Lao Gong, these palms of the hands are coming together and it creates a circuit of energy that kind of runs from one palm up the arm through the shoulder into the heart and around to the other side. So you're creating this circuit. And now to feel your own energy, sort of letting the palms gently come away from each other, and we'll find this movement called open and close. And you can visualize or sense the warmth between the hands, just like you may have sensed it when the palms were over the eyes. Feeling your breath maybe move along with this as well. Letting your shoulders soften as you bring the palms closer and further away. Notice how it makes you feel. This is a very simple and powerful Qigong movement that, again, helps to relax the heart. And the heart doesn't have to work as hard, and our lungs don't have to work as hard, and we can breathe a little slower and stimulate the parasympathetic nervous response, our rest and relax response. Let's bring the hands down and we're going to cloud walk. So shifting from one leg to the other, letting your hands come up and back down. And you might lift your heel. Maybe you lift your whole foot if that feels like a fun thing to do. And you're also seeking to establish balance across each leg, to make that connection with the dantian, kind of feeling the dantian as an extension of your leg. So when it shifts to one leg, your spine lifts up from the dantian and you're sort of finding a sense of being rooted there. Come back to center. Rest your hands on your dantian. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. We've talked a lot about centering and being balanced. Bring the hands to face each other again. Let your shoulders relax. It's like you're holding a beach ball. You're going to turn one direction, roll the ball, and make your way through center to the other side. Qigong, cultivating our life energy, working to find a sense of being balanced and present. In these theories, which are Taoist theories, and again, you can find them in different cultures, very similar things. There's 5-element theory, which is that there are different processes. It's also called 5-phase theory. Different processes that occur over a lifetime in different phases of a lifetime. It's just the constant change that happens. And one of those elements is the earth element. The earth element is our sense of being present in the moment, of feeling balanced and supported by the earth, just like that exercise we began with, kind of smiling into our seat, smiling into the bottoms of our feet. And when we feel safe and we can be in the present moment, we release worry, we release pensiveness. We have a sense of belonging and security. And this movement highlights, or rather illustrates, that dynamic of finding balance between yin and yang, yin energy. If you've seen the bagua or the Tai Chi symbol, where there's kind of a light colored semicircle and a darker colored semicircle, that's Tai Chi. That's the balance between yin and yang. Yang is the upper hand. Yang is the direction that you're moving your upper hand, and yin is the lower hand, and it's more receptive and it follows along with yang, but then they change. There's constant change. And the yin transitions into yang, and the yang transitions into yin, and the same thing happens with the seasons. It happens with all different phases of our lives. And we need to find a balance between being active and being passive. And as we develop that balance, we feel that sense of safety, that sense of security. We develop a quiet awareness and go across to one side, the other side once more. Back, center. Shake out your hands and feet. And bring your hands to your stomach. And we're going to do an abdominal massage. We're going to go kind of up your right side and down your left side. And as you do, we're going to find a healing sound for the earth element, which is our ability to be in the present moment, to digest information and food stuff. And there's a healing sound, and it's like you've just eaten something very delicious. It's a whole bunch of M's in a line. So you can and it makes you smile, and then you smile as you make the noise, and that affects your physiology. That encourages the production and flow of endorphins, and our endocrine system is very powerful. It affects us quicker than our nervous system does. Can stimulate different sensations in our endocrine system just by thinking different thoughts or by making noises or breathing. It's so much. It's wonderful. We're such a beautiful, complex beings. And let your hands rest in the middle of your belly. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And shake out your hands and your feet. Move your wrists and ankles. That can feel good. And then bring the hands to face up at the sides of your body. We're going to press one hand out, and then the other hand presses out. And this is pushing palms. When we feel safe and secure in our earth element, in the present moment, we can kind of release worry. And we can also relax our rational thought, which is the wood element. Our ability to plan and visualize our vision. We did an exercise with the palms over the eyes, which helps to relax the rational mind so that we can get more in touch with how we feel. Because we live in a world that's very yang. It's all about doing and moving, and this is important and that is important. And really, we lose sight of our intuition. We lose sight of how we feel, and then we're not as balanced as we need to be as a culture, and that shines through in the world around us as well. The wood element, each element has different organs associated with it, and for wood, it's the liver and the gallbladder. And even if you don't have a gallbladder, you still have an energetic gallbladder, one would say. And in our culture, we rely heavily on medications that have to be processed through the liver, and we drink a lot. and that has to be processed through the liver. All of the things that we kind of value a lot in our culture, I feel like, that are very normalized, or our liver takes a toll. It takes a toll on our liver. And I'm not one to tell anybody what to do, but it's just being aware. It's building that awareness. Sometimes it's stuff that we don't want to pay attention to, but we have to bring our awareness to it in order to facilitate that inner alchemy. Being aware so that we can become more flexible and more generous and kind to ourselves and others. And now, bringing your hands in, we're going to tap the liver. So the right side of your body, right low ribs, you can just tap all over the place. Your liver is very large. And as you tap gently, you can breathe. Breathing massages the internal organs as well. So you might take a few deeper breaths and even feel your diaphragm expand and press down on your liver and your stomach. All of the good stuff that's in here that we don't think about unless there's some kind of a problem going on. The liver, the pancreas, and towards the center line, kind of that connection between the wood element and the earth element. Think of nice strong roots, but the roots could overtake earth. Or maybe the earth isn't strong enough. We don't have that sense of support enough to support the roots and the growth of wood. And there's a healing sound associated with wood, and it's the sound of shushing a baby. It's making that sound a few times. And again, healing sounds, the way they work is just like with tapping. It's a vibration, and it vibrates through your body. Releasing that desire to kind of control things, to plan too much, and just being kind, feeling supported in the present moment, and feeling flexible. And let that go. Shake out your hands, shake out your legs, move your wrists and ankles. And reestablish your stance across your feet. Let your hands come to your dantian and take a few breaths, just allowing yourself to breathe, to be here, and sort of notice what your mind is doing. Notice where it's going. And that's totally fine. Bring it back to the breath, back to smiling into the bottoms of your feet, smiling into your whole dantian area. Let your shoulders soften. Even when it doesn't feel like we're able to do it for a long period of time, it's cumulative. Let's gather chi again. Maybe one arm around and back in. When we feel safe and secure and we are able to quiet the mind, then we're able to allow ourselves to feel. The metal element represents the season of autumn. It's that letting go, release. It's also more of our right brain, kind of our irrational thoughts. Doesn't have language. It's just how we feel. The lungs are considered a tender organ. They're very sensitive to changes. That's why a lot of us can, if we feel upset, if we have higher levels of cortisol running through our systems, our immunity is lowered and we can more easily contract colds, just whatever kind of respiratory ailments are around. And so we're going to want to strengthen the lungs, and let's bring the hands up in front of the lungs. Let your shoulders relax. You can always reestablish your stance. Turn your hands to face out. Pressing out and then coming back in. Finding an inhale as your hands come in and an exhale as they press out. Metal also cuts wood. You can think of it that way. We can kind of, when we are over rationalizing, we can just feel safe and secure in the present moment and allow that security to encourage our sensitive, irrational mind to cut through some of that rigidity. Very creative mind. And it's helpful to have that creativity when we're trying to make plans anyway. Each element associated with parts of the body, systems of the body, associated with different components, colors, emotions, feelings, times of life, times of the year. Very complex, but it kind of makes sense at least it resonates with me. I'm going to bring your hands in and I'm going to take our tapping fingers and tap under the collarbones. This is a great practice for strengthening the lungs, just as I mentioned, and there is a healing sound for the lungs, and that's the sound of zzz, bunch of Z's in a row. And the lungs hold disappointment and grief. Zzz. And so we're able to process them. Tapping, making your zzz noise, allowing yourself to feel and to release. Smile again into the bottoms of your feet, into your dantian. You might smile into the parts of the body that we've talked about. The stomach, smile into your stomach, smile into your liver, smile into your lungs. Now let that go. And just stand for a moment and feel the vibrations of everything that you've been doing so far. Move your wrists and your ankles. Take out your legs and your arms. Well, next we're going to come to the heart. And bring your hands back in front of your heart as you did earlier, letting your shoulders soften. And the fire element, sort of our purpose, our intuition, moving towards our joy. And all it is just being alive in the best way that we can. We're going to do that open and close movement just a couple more times. We did before, sort of reconnecting with this idea of creating space around your heart. Breathing as you do. And there's, of course, a healing sound for the heart and for the fire element. Our sense of joy, of enthusiasm, releasing hastiness, releasing feeling rushed. There's nothing to rush. Our sense of timing as well. Let the palms face each other, and the sound is ha, like you're singing a song, and then you're going to press your palms away from you and sing ha. And let your hands come back up and pressing out. Ha. Ha. Two more times. Ha. Breathing in and that long ha. Ah. Let your hands relax. Just pause for a moment. Another way healing sounds are thought to be beneficial is they allow us to extend our exhalation, which stimulates the parasympathetic response. We're just kind of taking a moment to just feel into your body, feel into your experience, return to this sense of being centered, feeling supported by the earth. Smile into the bottoms of your feet, into your dantian. Smile into your stomach. Smile into your liver. Smile into your lungs. Smile into your heart. And of course, there's lots of other stuff and many other connections. And you can smile into any of them that come to mind. Now we're going to finish out with water. So moving your wrists and your ankles. And the water elements, our kidneys. I'm going to take your hands and I'm going to kind of pummel the kidney area. So you're just pummeling up and down your low back, our kidneys, our adrenal glands. Water is our ancestry. It's the season of winter. The adrenal glands, it also is fear and being able to kind of release deeply held fear. Let your arms come down. Oh, we should do the sound for it. We'll do it in a moment. I like to do it when I do this, but we'll do it in a moment. We're going to turn in one direction to find a bow stance. So you're sort of just kind of shifting from one leg to the other. Bring your hands to your dantian and just find a sense of balance, a sense of being kind of equally balanced across each leg, and your spine is nice and tall. The crown of your head extends towards the heaven. We're going to push waves. Bring your hands in front of your chest, and then as you come forward, pressing out and drawing back in. And it's like you're washing away, rinsing anything that you've been able to release. Tension, all of the different emotions that we process constantly, continually. Like you're rinsing away any debris. Working with our life energy, cultivating our life energy encourages this inner alchemy. It encourages our transformation and our growth, which happens regardless of if we work with it, we transform, we change, everything changes. But when we become an active participant, things just start to make a little more sense within our experience. We can again be more present for ourselves and for others and function more optimally. Pushing waves out, come back in. Maybe your breath is coming along with you. Now let your hands come back to your dantian. Make your way through center to the other side. For bow stance. Feeling balanced across each leg. Feeling safe and secure. Bring your hands in front of your chest and pressing out and then drawing back in. Notice your breath that wants to come with you. Our breath often sounds like the waves of the ocean. Rest on your dantian, make your way back to center. Let your shoulders relax, and we'll make the sound for the water element, which is the kidneys, the urinary bladder, kind of the reproductive organs as well, the bones. It's really interesting, all these connections. And so that sound is choo, like CHOO. And so you can just let your hands rest on your dantian and take an inhale. And as you exhale, exhale along. Choo. 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 Nice. And we're going to bring down the heavens 3 times. Let your palms face out and reach out and up and draw down, and sort of drawing in everything that is useful and helpful to you, and bringing it in, letting it be absorbed and digested, and you're releasing anything that you just don't need, anything that doesn't resonate with what you need. And you're very, very much an individual. You're also part of the whole. It's really cool. Pressing your hands down and shake things out. And we're going to finish with a little bit of a meditation. So maybe finding that chair again, if that felt good to sit in the chair, or you can always lie down. I like lying down. I think that if you can get yourself, even if you're lying on a couch or something, if you can get yourself in a position that feels very comfortable, that can be really nice. So just take a few moments to get yourself into a comfortable place. And you can kind of rock around a little bit. You can, if you're seated, you can again make that connection with the bottoms of your feet, with your bum, smiling into the earth, smile into the support. Let your eyes soften, let your hands rest comfortably on your legs or in your lap, and your shoulders relax. Notice your breath. And just as we began noticing at the breath and finding this inner smile, we find ourselves there again after cultivation, after making certain movements, learning certain theory, of having this experience of healing sounds, of deportments, really very much of a whole practice, working with the different elements. Coming back now to the sense of feeling safe and supported in the present moment. And as you inhale, you press a little bit more into the support beneath you. You sink a little more with your inhale. And it allows for your spine to lift a little more, for your shoulders to naturally soften as you exhale. It encourages that connection between the earth, where you're rooted, and the heavens, where the crown of your head is lifting to. It allows you to become a better conduit of energy. And so, smiling into your being, envision a smile between your eyes, and your eyebrow. As you breathe, allow that smile to make its way into your body, into any area of tension. Also smiling into your stomach, into your digestive system. Smiling into your liver and offering kindness there. Smiling into your lungs and encouraging them gently to expand and relax and release. Smiling into your heart, your connection with joy and enthusiasm. And smiling into your kidneys, into your adrenal glands, and offering them that sense of safety, kindness, and compassion. And allowing the smile to just permeate your whole being, your whole body, to the deeper layers of who you are. And bring one hand to your belly and the other over your heart. Feel your heartbeat and your breath. And smile into the palms of your hands. And offer yourself kindness and compassion, peace and love. And let those characteristics sink into your being and be part of each interaction. Namaste. Thank you so much, friends, for your practice. It is just an honor to get to be with you. And I hope you feel a sense of quiet awareness throughout your day today. I'll hit my stop record button.